it's me, Cece, Yiggle. Today we're a little low energy, so, if I'm not wah all the time, you know why. This week was a little busy, a little hectic. Um, just got over some sinus issues, so that's great. It's okay though. I have allergies and sinus problems, so, you know, with it becoming like, seasons changing and everything, it's great. Everything's blooming. My body hates me, but what else is new? But you're not here to hear about that. You're here to watch some Genshin, I'm sure, and to hopefully see me too, cause I missed you guys. But anyway, let's get into some Genshin. Let me make sure y'all can hear this. And yes, I'm unmuted. Good. Nothing but professionalism here. Nothing but professionalism. Don't worry about it. Okay. The last time we left off, where did we leave off? Oh, the fond farewell. Yes, we were gonna go take part in the Rite of Parting, I think it is. Yes, it's, goodbye to Morax. Hey, Tabby, how you doing? What's up? We doing Genshin. I'm a little tired today. I'm already navigated, which is good. Because I have a poor sense of direction. You're good? You got the Kyoshi book? Cool. I'll have to see that the next time I see you. Hopefully we can get together again sometime. It's been crazy. My sinuses have been killing me. Yes, I do. I have some Pokemon for you. I think I still have some for you. I'm almost positive I do. They need to let us trade more. Hey, Drag, pardon me. My sinuses have been freaking wrecking me. How you doing, E-Drag? Yours have killed your throat to the point it invaded my dreams. Oh, I feel ya. I was coughing last night. And it was bad. Excuse me. No second death, please. Yeah, we'll try not to second death. Let me... I know you all will probably redeem a lot of hydrates today, but I'm going to hydrate a little bit on my own, too. I'm glad to see you're doing good, E-Drag. Oh, goodness. Yes, hydration. Just doing Genshin things? Yeah, me too. I was hoping to stream a little bit during the week, but my sinuses had me messed up. Normally they're not that bad, but woo-wee. There aren't any clerics in the room to blame, I hope. No, not any clerics currently, unless my cat is secretly a cleric. Cat cleric. Have you been learning divine spells while I have been asleep? She just stared at me with her cat-like eyes, just patronizing me. Like, yes, mother. Yes, I have been learning divine spells to take you down. I will rule over the mausoleum. Health is more important. That is for sure. Oh, goodness. I was hoping to get some work done on the emotes, too, but I hadn't got much of those done. I did a couple sketches, and I just felt like so much garbage. And I'm like, these do not look good. My hordlings deserve better. So I'll hopefully try to work on those this week if my body decides to be like, yes, we are working today. Persephone has been plotting my downfall all day. Oh, goodness. Is she still a chunk? Oh, Kazuha got here. I don't know if I'll be wishing for him. I will try him out and see. Yes, but slimming, that is good. That is good. Because last time, when I came to visit you, with the computer bag, she just rolled. Vapierre, hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Horde. I'm so sorry I sound so bad today. Normally I'm a bit more high energy, but I've been battling my sinuses and we're a little low energy today. Hello, I hope you're doing well. Limited her food intake, hence the hatred. Oh no, she's gonna learn some spells and take you down too. Let's let's hope your vampirism kicks in and she doesn't take you down too. Hey, Godspeed, hello. Shake the cat food bag. Oh no. Thankfully my bean over here doesn't get into the cat food bag. Of course, I keep it in the pantry. In the spare pantry room. So, ate the cat food bag. Oh no. What am I even doing? I've forgotten what I'm doing. Am I already? Let me cancel and re-navigate. There we go.
1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
I just wanted to chat and get caught up a little bit before I got in here and talked to these NPCs. Thankfully my bean has not eaten a cat food bag or anything. She really is really good. She doesn't knock anything off tables either. She chewed a full-on hole in it and has been reaching in with her paw and getting mouthfuls of it to eat. She's like, Mom, you're not feeding me enough. Anarchy. Who do we want to talk to first? Let's talk to Kaching first.
Why you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless?
I mean...
If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
Westy, hello! How are you? I hope you're doing good. I've gotten a little bit of my energy back, so... Nice subscribe button I have there. Yes, that is a nice subscribe button I have there. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing better than I was this week. You'll notice I sound a little stuffy. My sinuses was trying to re-dead me. I tried to commit not alive anymore. Dawn is trying to find me on the large computer. It should be Corpse Chan with an underscore. If he's trying to find me. Hopefully he finds me. You know, I feel that, yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean, I know what you mean. E-Drag, thank you for the sub, my guy. Yay! Thank you. I will try to get those emotes so everybody can have them. I haven't got them done yet. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad, but...
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite.
Yay!
There's much that remains to be done.
Oh, Mono,
I didn't miss
hello.
anything, did I?
Trying something spicy? Yeah, I had some noodles earlier and put some spice into it. So that's why you'll probably hear me sniffling a little bit. Everything's trying to vacate the premises. Take my time. Okay, thank you. I really want them to look really good. So I'm a little picky. Guess what it's time for? What's it time for?
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
There we go. Thankfully I didn't pop and crack like I have been doing. Aw, thank you for the stretch. It's stretchy time. Thanks, Tab. Hello, Bean. Bean decided to come rub on me. Hey, Don John, welcome. Congrats, I'm on the big stream. Yay! Am I on the big TV? Look, as long as your arm doesn't fall off. I know, right? I've got to be careful with that. It'll fall off and then my bean will take off with it and I'll have to chase her down for it. Yay! Excuse my coughing. Ring out of thread? Oh no! Okay, we talked to everybody. Now we get to go talk to Zhongli.
Huh?
A mighty warrior, indeed.
Hey, Zhongli!
I try not to talk sometimes during the cutscenes, so if I don't get to your comment right away, I will try to between them talking. Need to steal a non-decomposed set of lungs for you, that's for sure. Goodness gracious. Oh, hi, Grandpa. Yeah, he's old as heck.
Look at this.
celebrations, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again.
Hopefully the volume's good. I flavor blasted my eardrums earlier, and they're a little muffled where my sinuses got real bad, so I seem to be hearing okay. If it's a little loud for you guys, let me know.
And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years?
He's old, but still really cute. Oh, did you find your mouse?
Right.
I can hear a little bit of squeaking.
If the two of you can spare
Bean's
the
playing with her
time,
mouse in the background.
I should treat you to a meal at the Shinya kiosk.
Little sibling calls him Grandpa, so it's just stuck. He sort of looks like Hansi, so I'm okay with that. That's true.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Shinya kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
If I take a bigger coughing fit, I'll be sure to mute, but the light coughing hopefully won't bother you all too much. I feel well enough to be here, it's just I might cough a little bit from time to time.
You're right. I do like the Mora.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have his gnosis anymore, so he lacks the Mora. He can't make any more. Just worried about the lungs. My lungs will be okay, I promise.
But why would Morax lack Mora?
Yeah, they do. They do get a little strained sometimes, but they're okay right now. Thank you though. We like you sucking air. I like inhaling air too.
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora. But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
I call him Zhang sometimes, or the CEO of Geo. His element is Geo.
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Thinking about it, you've only made it to one stream? Oh, that's okay, Westy. Your degenerate's been dropping by? Yes, Georgiou has been by, yes. Normally Fridays are a little bit slower for me. Later on in the weekends, a lot of your peeps tend to drop by, yes. Yes, I saw Georgie last time, and then, like I said, it's been a couple days because my sinuses tried to kill me, so I hadn't been on. I was going to try to, and then it just didn't happen. Yes. And even if they drop by and just say hey and lurk around a little bit, that's fine too. Because I have, excuse me for a minute. Sorry, the spiciness is kicking in. My nose has decided it's time to party. There we go. That way I don't sniffle as much. If I have to have my nose vacate itself, I will mute too, because nobody wants to hear that. But yes, I currently, one of my creatures IRL that I know, has accepted a different job offer a couple towns away. So I was trying to visit with him a little too. We visited a little bit yesterday, which was good. Everything for my sinuses started to break yesterday, so I was like, yeah, I'll go see him for a bit, because I don't know when I'll get to see him again. But it's okay. I'm glad he got a better job offer. He's been waiting for one for a little bit.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to.
He's been so busy because he lives a little close to me, but he's been so busy I haven't got to see him. And with him moving away, I don't know how busy he'll be there. So, I mean, I'll keep up with him, but I didn't know when was going to be the last time I got to see him. So yesterday I kind of went out and hung out with him for a little bit.
But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
She called him a parasite. What? She's a savage. She's a savage. He's not a parasite, he's a dragon. Your stupid vampiric butt got out in the sun a few days ago. Not the best idea. Cloak is being deployed. I don't blame you. Yes, yes. Wow, blunt Paimon, she is very blunt. A freaking parasite. What the heck? What the heck? Make sure you don't get crispy, Tab.
Well, we were
I
only
like you not
spending
crispy.
Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that. In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods.
I really like his
We
voice,
also
too.
exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives.
Oh,
The Archon Morax
his eyes are really
could
pretty.
never
too.
experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people.
You don't know how many dragons he'd be down for being a parasite. That's true. Try not to be a crispy critter. Yeah, please do not be a crispy critter. I got really warm the other day. It was probably because of my sinuses, but I was laying in my coffin and I just could not get cooled down enough to sleep. It was horrible.
I must thank you for that.
I would not wish that on nobody.
I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli,
Aw,
traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
it was a fine journey, my dude.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
If I miss anything you guys redeem, I am so sorry. I will try to catch it. I'm a little slow today.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
No problem. Awesome. Awesome sauce.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. The nation that neighbors Liyue by sea, Inazuma, is presently closed.
It's closed for now, but we know it's coming. Inazuma, each of these regions have been stylized differently. The Liyue style you can see here. Mondstadt is more European. And then Inazuma is going to be the kind of more, I believe, Japanese themed area. So I'm very excited. Kazuha, I'll show you him in just a second. He's the first Inazuma character we're getting.
The Electro-Archon Ball. And just as the people of Liyue preferred to call me Rex Lapis, she too goes by another name among locals in Inazuma.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one before. Raiden?
The lore here is pretty cool too, not gonna lie.
That is the case. And since Raiden is also the shogun of the Inazuma Bakufu, people call her the Raiden Shogun.
Yay! Yes, very much attention. I'm not sure exactly when we're getting it. It's probably going to be in the next, either the next patch or the one after that. We'll have to see. We haven't got a. Oh, you got Kazuha already, E-Drag? That's so cool. I don't know if I'll pull for him just yet because I do have my Sucrose. So, I'm sure Susanna is very much screaming in your head, Tab. The Shogun.
That said, though people at the wharf were saying that the situation in Inazuma
Is he good at
very
C0?
tense,
You want
Paimon
his
doesn't
sword?
remember that always being
Was his
the
sword
case.
really good?
It wasn't that bad last
Tell her to
year.
shut up.
Zhongli, since you're
Excuse
Rex
me.
Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what's happening there?
Oh,
Just how
okay.
did Inazuma become a closed nation?
It's because of visions.
If y'all are new and don't play Genshin that much, visions are like these little elemental things that grant people powers via the elements. There's hydro, pyro, cryo, animo, geo, and electro so far, but there's 7. We know the 7th one is dendro because of some of the monsters that are on here, the creatures, but we don't have dendro available to play just yet.
Visions?
That's really cool that Kazuha's good at C0. I'll have to look at him in the playtest. Just gonna be lurking and working on stuff, but you're still supporting. That's okay, Westy. That's okay, feel free. I have a lot of people who like to put me on while I'm online and sleep, or they'll go back and watch my other videos to help them sleep. That's perfectly fine. I appreciate that I can just help out people in whatever way possible.
When faced with circumstances beyond their control, humans often bemoan their lack of power. But if a person shows true strength of will at a desperate and fateful moment in their life, the gods will look upon them with favor.
Yeah, there we go. He's kind of explaining it too. You like watching the movements? Yes.
This is what visions are. Magical foci bestowed upon those who have been acknowledged by the gods.
People put me on to sleep. Yes, yes they do. People put you on to watch crackhead energy. Oh goodness, Westy. Yeah, I have a couple of hordlings that like to put me on and help them sleep if they're really tired. You need more Ganoderma? Oh, was that the little blue sea flower thingies from the islands? Long-winded grandpa. Yeah, he talks a lot.
Uh-huh. That's how people in Teyvat see it.
He also has some really cool abilities. Hopefully he'll have a rerun. I kind of want to get him for one of my teams. Him or Albedo.
But starting
I'll
from
show you
last
Albedo
year,
in just a second.
the Raiden Shogun began promulgating the Vision Hunt Decree.
Oh, she's been hunting for visions? So then she's not giving out any electrovisions at all.
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes, it was an order to seize all visions within Inazuma's borders, and to inlay them upon the hands of a statue of the 1,000-armed, 100-eyed god.
Oh. Oh, that sounds ominous. Nice, been trying to pack, and it's not holding my attention. Oh gracious, I know. When I have to clean around the mausoleum, I'm like, I don't wanna, but I know I gotta.
You want to seize visions? But why? Aren't visions
Pardon?
blessings from the gods?
That's some Bloodborne shenanigans. Yeah, that sounds like big shenanigans. Before this, we actually fought like a big water Hydra god thing. That was pretty cool.
I should think that in the Raiden Shogun's eyes, it is precisely because they are divine blessings that they should be under the sole dominion of divinity.
Yeah, visions are blessings from the Archons.
Whoa, that's harsh.
You know, it makes sense too that she's not been, like, she's been trying to hoard the visions and not give any out, because we've not had an Electro character on any of these banners, so she'll be the first one. I'm sure they'll probably release her, considering she's the Archon. So maybe after her we might get some more, if we kind of make her chill out. Is this John John's Ravenloft if we over here killing gods? Yeah, I know, right? Shoot. Shoot.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom, and the Geo Archon is the god of contracts. For her part, the Raiden Shogun is the god of eternity.
He's still going.
It seems as though she has finally decided to eliminate any unstable elements that could pose a threat to her eternal realm. The fact that even I, the oldest of the seven, have now passed away, will only strengthen her resolve to pursue eternity. Knowing her, she must have again quoted that adage she is most fond of when proclaiming that decree to her people.
I'm kind of curious. People are portraying her, like talking about her in different ways. I kind of wonder what her personality is actually going to be like. That if, because some of the gods' personalities have been way different than what I thought. The Archons. What's going on with your eyes, Grandpa? Yeah, his eyes look pretty neat.
7 ideals for 7 gods, and of these, eternity is nearest unto heaven.
Heaven.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Oh, we can get more lore. Let's see. The trial, chilled. Liyue Sing, Mora. I guess let's start from the top. What about the trial?
Ah, that was a good one. Failing a divine trial. How they came up with that excuse, I will never know.
Yeah, he has an interesting design in his eyes. They're like an orangey color, and then he's got some yellow in there.
That said,
I like his earring.
the reason why the Qixing were so eager to resolve the incident
Grandpa's just
and
gonna
stop
talk
pursuing
forever.
the culprit was indeed because they received news in secret
I gotta
that
get
Rex
that
Lapis was not
lore in
dead.
there.
I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? Have you ever heard of this particularly convenient Adepti art known as gifting dreams and visions?
Can't say that I have, Shangli. What is that? I don't know what he's talking about.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
Hey, you're just gonna end on that. You told us nothing. Have you ever heard about this thing? But I'm not gonna finish. You're just gonna wonder about it forever now. Did you forget to take your medication? I think he forgot to take his medication.
Yeah, about that. Before the Qixing made their announcement, we listened to a lot of people talking on the way. Most of them put the blame for everything on Child.
Oh yeah, Child is part of the Fatui, which is part of Shnaya, which is a whole other thing. It's crazy. Basically, we think they're the bad guys, but I'm not sure that all of them are bad because Child is part of their organization. But I think he might just be doing it for his family, because Shnaya is really cold. Grandpa had his nap yet. After all of his expose, I'm gonna need a nap.
These are indeed false accusations. But it remains undeniably true that Child did send people to the Jade Chamber to prevent the Adepti and the Qixing from defeating the ancient god. I've heard that Ningguang is busy milking that for all it's worth on the foreign relations front at the moment, browbeating the envoys of the Fatui. Ha! Those poor Snezhnayan diplomats.
Yeah, Snezhnaya.
If it were not for Child's exalted position as a harbinger,
Grandpa's
I'm
putting
certain
us
that
to
they would have
sleep.
shifted all the blame to him and called for his dismissal by now.
Yeah, there's a lot of expose here. She's like, here, you want some lore? Have some lore.
All right then. Was there anything else you
His
wish to
voice
know?
is really soothing, though. I'm asking about Mora.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't
I like
have
his
your
ponytail.
noses, what's going to happen
It's
to all
so
the more
long.
into that? Since Morax is dead, are they all just going to disappear?
Valid question.
Also, isn't the Golden House the only mint in the entire continent? Will it even continue to work?
Valid question.
The Mora present now will not vanish.
There was a lot in
But
there.
the Golden House will indeed have to cease operations for a lengthy period of time, since creating Mora requires the use of the Geo-Archon's power.
You're telling me that you don't have a thing to make coins? You didn't put a failsafe in just in case. You're how old? And you didn't put a failsafe in just in case you might have wanted to quit sometime. Am I the only one that finds this baffling? Are we about to bankrupt a nation? Maybe. Maybe, but to be fair, he's the one, he did it. He did it. I didn't do it. He's the one that made the deal and gave up his gnosis so that he could quit. He did it. It was Grandpa. Grandpa did it. I take no responsibility for that. He did it. Grandpa, go to your room.
This is terrible. We're all about to run out of Mora.
Yeah,
The world is
Aw.
coming to an end.
What are you doing, Grandpa? He's doing it bad.
Yes, this is indeed a major issue from a financial standpoint.
People will starve, Grandpa. Yes, he has no concept of money. None. Bro single-handedly collapsed the economy. That's what I was thinking. It's like, bruh.
Well, I suppose we'll
To be
just
fair.
leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue to debate.
He just threw shade. He's like, nah, I ain't responsible for this anymore. I'm out. See ya. Oh, speaking of stuff, go get you some food.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for
Oh,
yourself?
hydrate. Yas, get me some sip. I'm gonna have to get some more water because I've been taking like baby sips on it when I've been coughing. It's about halfway empty now. I have to take a bathroom break.
Oh, a private fund.
I might have choked a little bit on that water, don't worry.
This does seem like a good, logical, common sense idea. It's a shame.
A shame, he says. You're no longer playing a game about buying things with money. You're now playing a game about being poor. Good thing I was already broke.
What's a shame?
Shoot.
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time.
Yeah, like he's old. Why didn't he think about putting in a failsafe? Think, Grandpa. Think, bruh. His dragon form is really cool, though. Like on a side note.
All right then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
No, I think that's it. Well, actually, it's last about
The
the
time of the
Liyue.
Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue? Kuching is absolutely right in saying this.
Are you paying for your retirement? I don't know. I guess he's just gonna travel around as a mortal and earn money. Well, he works at the funeral parlor that's in town. So I'm guessing that's where he's getting his money from. But I'm not sure what he does at the funeral parlor. They don't exactly tell you.
Now, though I did laud Ningguang's desire for power, believing this to be a good thing, and thought as a matter of course that she must have been behind the Qixing's plan to take
Jaffa's
governing
grandpa.
power over Liyue
The
from the
funeral
hands of
home,
the
yes,
gods
I
and
will show it
Adepti.
to you. It's the Longshang funeral parlor.
Could the original person who brought up the idea of seizing power have been...
Guess being that old is a good place for him. Yeah, he's just getting, he's gonna save up his retirement and be like, alright. Side eyes him.
All right then. Was there anything else you
No,
wish to know?
I think we've talked enough, my dude.
Well then, I suppose you'll have to
My
find a
dragon.
way to get inside this closed nation. Have
Pardon?
patience. I suspect that some serendipity must first come into play.
His clothes are very pretty, though. You just gonna... Alright, that's done. I think I can get the teapot now. I'm not sure. Yes, a fond girl indeed. This character here that I'm running around as. This one. She is the owner of the funeral parlor. So she's his boss. She's his boss. Actually kind of matched, though. Cool, have her yell at him. Yeah, hey, get back to work. Go back to the funeral parlor. Don't be standing around all day. Go. Shoo, off with you. You're working all weekends now. Yeah, he's gonna need the money. Oh, don't want to fall in the water. Let's see, do we have... Ah, there it is. A Teapot to Call Home Part 1. There it is. I've been waiting for so long. It feels like it's been 84 years. It's finally here. Oh, you get some stuff too. He has no money and bankrupted the government. How do you mess up that bad? I know, right? And him being that old. Pretty, yes. Very. It's bigger on the inside, too. Excuse me. Actually, Liyue is quite pretty. This is just the, like, upper area. I fell in the water. I fell in the water. Yes, we shall. Like a tiny noodle creature. Yes, like a tiny noodle creature. I'll have to go get it. Hang on. Oh, I almost forgot to get my dailies. Excuse me. Where are we going? What are we doing? Who am I? Who are you? How did I get here? Next time you see me, you need to show me your dragon. Oh, you got a dragon? Yes, I will have to see your dragon. I too like dragons. Ooh. Oh, good. It's right here. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you've got a Squishmallow dragon. So cute. I still haven't gotten a Squishmallow yet. I need to get one eventually.
Ah, children, come, come. You've arrived at just the right moment. I've been looking for you.
Kristen Catherine ought to steal it. Aw, but why? Can we hug it?
Oh, what is
Madam
it,
Ping
Granny?
is great.
Need any help?
I love this lady. I wish she was my grandma.
Oh, no.
E-Drag's got the right idea. Yes,
You've
he
done
does.
so much for Liyue Harbor already. I could hardly ask for more. In fact, my old friends and I have been putting our heads together to think of what sort of gift we might give you in return.
Ooh,
A gift for Paimon?
a gift for Paimon. Not everything is yours. Stop hogging stuff. You got to pick the thing at the Jade Chamber for Ningguang. I wanted to take Ningguang, but no. You wanted one of the papers. I get the reward this time. It's mine.
Oh, child.
A hug.
You are
Yes,
so very
I would take a hug.
modest. Uncommonly so, even. But you
A
mustn't
granny
decline
hug.
this
Yes,
gift.
indeed.
I
It's
simply
my hug.
won't allow
Paimon can't
it.
have it.
When you traversed my old teapot in search of the
yeah.
cleansing bell,
We
I
actually went
heard
into
your
your
little
teapot. It was
friend
really
mention
cool.
that you often camp out in the wilds.
It's like it's almost like an interdimensional
That
space.
simply won't do. Especially since I imagine you still have a very long journey ahead of you. Fortunately,
I wonder if we're gonna have to do
I have not yet
some stuff
grown
to get
so
it.
old as to see my subspace creation abilities atrophy.
So wait. At the end timeout. Dragon. Well, we get the hug. Yes. You got Kazuha to 70? Awesome.
Oh, did my friends
So not a
never
hug.
mention that to
I don't
you?
think so.
Well then, it is a blessing we old folks once received from Rex Lapis, part of our illumination, if you will.
So is she an Adepti? Or is it just powers that Rex Lapis gave them so that they could always have a house?
I will not. The teapot that you entered
I'm so
previously
sorry.
was a little
got
trinket
excited.
created using that ability.
Oops.
So, in the eyes of an Adeptus,
Oops.
creating a magic teapot world is just child's play, huh?
Oh, indeed, the teapot is nothing to boast of. One such as myself must depart from this realm to create a world of one's own. Rex Lapis, on the other hand, moved mountains and seas. That is what one might call an exercise of true power.
He also killed gods. Other gods.
But
There was
that's
a
enough
battle.
nostalgia for now.
Apparently.
The gift that I have prepared for you just requires a few final materials to add the finishing touch.
What's missing?
That's right!
80.
Finding stuff's what we're
Dang.
good at, after all.
I have some stuff saved up,
Settle
so
down now, children. There's no need for you to go running hither and thither.
hither
I
and
have
thither.
already found a fleet-footed youngster to prepare what I need.
Us talking to Zhongli. You talk too much. Us talking to Madam Ping. Yes, please talk some more, Madam Ping. I will sit here and listen to you talk
What's
five
more,
ever.
I doubt that you would know how to find the materials I am searching for. Some of them are very rare indeed these days.
Very rare, you say. Treasure, you say.
Well, for starters, I require some shimmer soil from the banks of Dihua Marsh. Back
Grandpa
in the day,
blood.
it could only be found where the glazed lilies thrived most profusely. You would have to dig downward, following the roots of the glazed lilies, and if you were lucky enough, you just might find a small patch of shimmer soil there.
That sounds very rare.
But almost no one has been able to find shimmer soil in this manner since Dihua Marsh came to be the way it is today.
Soothing, Granny. Yes, she is very soothing.
Even more difficult to find is Smaragdus Jadeite, which must be chiseled from the rock of the chasm. Or so it used to be. Ever since the Blackcliff Forge opened for business, they've slowly but surely stripped the mines all but completely bare of it.
No. That's way too much mining.
In any case, Smaragdus Jadeite is an Adepti treasure, and the Adeptal power within is not something that most humans can withstand. Extended contact with it is, in fact, harmful to humans.
Wait, then how did they get strip mined? There's not very many Adepti left. So if other humans are strip mining it, does that mean they got sick? That seems sus. Yes, and bad too.
Goodness knows if that child will succeed in finding these items.
Who's the child?
Well, since
Where's
you're
the
an
child?
Adeptus, Granny, the person
She's
you
an
asked for
Adeptus.
help,
Oh.
they must be an Adeptus too, right?
Yes. I suppose she does count as an Adeptus.
Glimmer Girls vibes here, yeah, that's for sure.
She counts? How come there are so many Adepti in Liyue Harbor? We seem to bump into them all the time. It feels like even when you go out to eat, you could be sitting next to an Adeptus and never even know it.
OMG.
Oh, maybe so. Who can say? A fair few of my old friends are rather fond of mundane mortal life, after all.
Aww. Dang, your Eula hit for 504k damage? Bruh.
I'm back,
What
Granny.
the heck?
Oh, I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to do the honors. This child here is Yanfei. She's the one helping run some errands for me. Yanfei, I believe you've already heard of the traveler and her traveling companion.
Yes. I know who Yanfei is. Yeah.
Of course, who hasn't?
She's so cute.
Much has been written about you in the Millilith's records.
Dear waifu. She has little horns.
You became one of Liyue's
Steal
most
her.
wanted
I
after
have
the
her.
Millilith
I
marked you
have
as
her.
a suspect following the incident
I
at the Rite of
ended up
Dissension.
getting lucky to pull her.
After which, you fought off
I
the
need to build
Millilith
her.
at
I'll show
Julian
you.
Karst and made
Hang on just a
contact with the
second.
Fatui. Before finally defeating
Once
an
they-
ancient god together with Granny and her associates, and subsequently being cleared of
Yes,
any and all
yes, dear
suspicion by the
waifu.
Chiseng. What a shame.
I thought she was a dragon at first because little horns almost look dragon-like, but her constellation is a deer.
A shame that we didn't meet
Yes, her little
sooner.
horns, they're so cute. She's so cute. The character design on these characters are amazing.
If we had, well, I
Rise
can't
from the
say
grave,
that I
get a
would have been
crippling
able to
gambling
clear you of
addiction to
suspicion
waifus and
immediately,
husbandos.
but it certainly would have been less, embarrassing for you. Allow me to introduce myself once more.
She has a book
I'm
in
Yanfei,
that.
a legal advisor. Got a legal problem? You can come right to me. Oh, yes. Here's my business
she's a
card.
lawyer.
You'll find it has my contact details and office address.
This
Keep
little-
it handy.
This little glowy thing on her belt, it's a vision.
If you have an urgent issue, just leave me a note at this address. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, I offer a very generous discount for first-time customers.
So cute.
All right, Yanfei, all right. Let's get to the business at hand. I do not think these two are in any dire need of legal assistance at the moment.
Nope. Can't say I am, which is good.
You'll have to excuse Yanfei. She's always been like this. Ever the talkative one when it comes to her own affairs.
Are you really an Adeptus?
I'm
Not
always gonna
anymore.
ask the same question. You seem really different from the ones we've met before.
An Adeptus? I guess. Kinda. My old man said he was one anyway. He mentioned that he once campaigned with Rex Lapis for a long old time. And then after that was all over, he went back and married my mom.
I like her color scheme.
They had me, and once I was all grown up, the two of them upped and left on a journey, leaving me with Granny here.
They left her. That's kind of sad. I mean, she doesn't seem too sad about it, but hopefully they're not gone the way of most adventuring parties. Hopefully, she's a catalyst user, so she's not a rogue. So hopefully she won't suffer from the dead parents trope.
Well, that's a bit casual for an Adeptus. Aren't you guys supposed to sign solemn contracts to protect Liyue Harbor and all that stuff? What do you mean he just went back to get married?
Yeah.
Well, my dad did say that he'd talked it through with Rex Lapis, and that he was fine with it. Even contributed towards the wedding gift, apparently.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Rex Lapis contributed to the wedding gift. Something don't add up here. He always forgets to bring Mora, but he contributed to their wedding gift. Maybe it's his old age. Okay, I'm gonna just attribute him to not bringing the Mora's old age, because he brought them a wedding gift, but maybe he didn't buy it with Mora. Maybe he made it. Maybe he made
Anyway, let's not dwell on that too much. So, Granny, I've gotten a hold of most of the stuff you asked for, except for Smaragdus Jadeite. I couldn't find any at all.
Oh, that's rarer than the
chasm's been sealed
sparkling
off,
stuff.
and there's just no way in. Couldn't secure any documentation either. Looks like the Ministry of Civil Affairs is serious about keeping it strictly locked down.
Is that so? But Smaragdus Jadeite is really rather essential.
She looks so sad.
Yanfei, are you sure you can't find some other way? They have helped Liyue greatly, after all. It is only right that they are duly rewarded.
Aww.
I know, Granny, you've told me 1,000 times already. Well, the chasm's definitely a no-go, but there's still a chance we can figure out some alternative means of procurement.
If someone's still mining it, if there's a little bit left, we might be able to find a merchant.
Hold on a moment.
Oh, there's her
Let
book.
me have a look.
Paimon looks so confused.
Whoa, that's a really thick book. What kind of things do you write in there?
Commercial consultancy. Or Snezhnaya.
See, another
him.
reason I thought she was a dragon too is you see on her hands, it looks like she's got little scale patterns, but I still think that might just be a tattoo, maybe.
Crossel. A Snezhnayan merchant who once came to me with some legal queries on certain articles in the legal codices. If my memory serves, all of them had to do with rare ores. He mentioned that he was considering acquiring some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins, and wanted to know if there were any legal ramifications that he should be aware of. Said he was planning to sell them in Snezhnaya.
Wait. If he's making hairpins, and only the Adepti can, like, touch it without any ill effects, he's gonna be hurting people. We'll have to see how this plays out.
So, I guess I'll go look for him.
Might turn into a
Any
murder
luck,
investigation
he'll have
instead of
gotten
a
his hands on some Smaragdus
freaking...
Jadeite, or might have an idea of where we can find some.
Assuming he has even made the pins.
Oh, you want to join me?
Yes.
I suppose that's no problem, but it's best if you just stand by and watch.
Dude's
If you try to
poisoning the
get
populace,
involved,
I know.
You'll only risk placing yourself in legal jeopardy.
Between Zhongli. starving the populace, and my dude's over here poisoning the populace. Liyue ain't gonna have any people left in it.
Wow. An Adeptus imploring us to avoid incurring legal liability. Well, that's a first for sure. Best we
Say
be
that
a little
again.
more careful than usual while we're with her.
The populace be in trouble. They do be in trouble. Madam Ping, I will take my leave. Where are we going? Talk to Crossel. I like the silk flowers. Come on, you're the issue here.
With the wind.
Where are we going? Okay, must be further down. There's a lot of layers to this city. What? Oh, hello. Loot. Oh wait, did I just steal somebody's? Y'all didn't see that. Don't call the guard on me. Y'all didn't see that. Don't call the guard on me. Oh, it'd be funny if they had mimics in this game. Nope, not a mimic. I kind of hope they do put mimics in there. Don't be a mimic. Don't be a mimic.
Hello, Mr. Crossel. How's business been?
Oh, good, very good. All thanks to your advice, Miss Yanfei. What brings you here today?
This man's.
You're too kind. I was simply doing my job. Now, I believe
Sir,
that the
your
last time we
hairpins
met,
is
you
poison.
mentioned that you were looking to source some Smaragdus Jadeite to make hairpins. Have there been any further developments on this front?
That's basically what she's asking, I think.
Well,
Uh-oh.
yes, as a matter of fact, in the end I did acquire a small piece of Smaragdus Jadeite and had it fashioned into a pair of hairpins.
Sir, you what? Sir, do you realize, sir, that those are poison to people?
Miss Yanfei,
Sir,
might I presume
I'm
that
gonna
you
have
have
to
an interest
confiscate
in
your
the hairpins?
hairpins.
I must apologize. I've already rented them out to a lady named Jade Chamber. If you'd like to inspect them, you may have to wait quite some time.
Oh no.
Wait, isn't Smaragdus Jadeite really rare? Aren't you worried about the hairpins getting damaged or lost while they're being rented out?
Come on. Come on, the being rare is not the issue here. The being rare is not the issue here. Who rents hairpins? I mean...
No, I'm not worried in the slightest, because I signed a contract with Miss Jade Chamber before renting them to her.
Also, they're poison. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, if you want to look good at a party and can't quite afford the hairpins, I guess you could rent the hairpins for a less of a fee. But I would be afraid I would lose them.
The contract makes it quite clear that if she loses or damages the item in question, she must compensate me for its full original value.
Facts. Contracts don't mean much if you're deceased. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can touch those hairpins. I may not be an adepti, but I can't get poisoned. I'm gonna look so fabulous.
In return,
Until
I
we use
included
them
a
for the
clause that
teapot.
guarantees the Smaragdus Jadeite is genuine, with a penalty of
Me
10
too,
times
yes,
the
we will
item's
share.
value
You can have one and I
payable
will
by
have
me
one.
to Miss Jade Chamber in the event that it is shown to be a fake.
Madam Curious entered the chat. Yas. Okay, so if it's genuine, there's a penalty of 10 times the items. Oh, he's gonna pay 10 times the item's value to Miss Shishao in the event that it is shown to be fake.
Guaranteed genuine, with 10 times the value payable if this claim is
Okay,
shown to be false.
I had to I
Yes, these
heard
terms
it,
are
but I had to
very clear
reread
indeed.
it. Okay, and she reiterated. Good. Thank you for reiterating. Sometimes stuff does not penetrate my brain meat very well.
Of course. This way, both the client and I have the assurance we need. To ensure fairness, each of us has retained an original copy of the contract.
Except the poison.
In that case, might you know where Monsieur Chow lives? We'd like to pay her a visit
Chow-
and have a look at the
Chow?
hairpins.
I'm not very good at pronouncing names. Shh, don't worry about it.
Oh, of
Sorry.
course. She wrote her address down when we signed our contract. Here, I'll mark it on your map for you.
He looks angry. He looks big angry. You wanna have an Angie off? Cause I can be angry too. Big angry. I can stay here all day, my guy. I don't need to sleep. I'm a ghoul. You have to go at some point. The poison for Xiqiao. Xiqiao's poison. The poison designed specifically to kill Xiqiao. They eat his flesh.
Thanks
I
a
mean,
lot,
I
Mr.
don't know if he'd be
Crossell.
very tasty.
We'll be off now.
He looks angry. He might be kind of chewy. Oh wait, maybe he stays here too, considering he's a main NPC. Maybe I underestimated his power. You have no power here. Yeet. Let's go save this poor woman. If she actually has those hairpins, we don't want her to be sick. And or die, that too. He looks like he'd be very oily. Yeah, a little greasy. Ugh. Maybe even a little chewy. He doesn't look like he'd be very tender. His blood might make you sick. I don't think I'd bite that. How the what? Can I climb up this? I'm gonna climb up this. I'm doing this the complete opposite way you're supposed to do it, but we'll just climb the buildings. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I don't eat spoiled food. Yeah, me neither. Looks like he might give you a tummy ache.
Oh, whatever shall I do?
Uh-oh. Are you okay? Please don't tell me you're like... I mean, I'm not sure if I bite you if you'll turn undead or not, but, like, I could help you, not the die, if you're trying to, you know, do that from the poison.
Yes, that's me. Is there something I can help you with?
But you like running around as Diluc.
How do you do, Monsieur Chow? We understand from Mr. Crossell that you recently rented a pair of hairpins from him.
Diluc is pretty cool. Did you lose the pins, lady? I wonder.
My associates and I are very interested in them. Would you mind letting us
She
take a
lost
look
them
at
and
them?
somebody picks them up and gets sick off of them. I hope she's not dying. That would be bad. Okay.
I can't lend them to you right now. I've lost them.
That's a hairy legal situation. Indeed. Indeed. She's lost them. So let's hope some poor person doesn't get them, piece them out, sell them, it gets passed around, and then more people get poisoned. This is why people need to know. This is why people need to know about weird minerals that are rare. There's gotta be somebody that knows about this that can spread the information around. The radiation poisoning will do bad things to your brain meat, lady. Yes, yes it will.
I don't know how it could have happened. I always kept them right by my side, and I hadn't even worn them yet.
She hadn't worn them and she lost them? I mean... Of course not, they're all dead. That sounds like me, though. I'll put something down, forget where I put it, and then it's not where I put it, and it's like, how did I lose that? It was just there a second ago.
I spent so much money on them.
Uh-oh.
If I have to pay their original value, there's no way I could come up with that amount of money on such short notice.
Where is this thing? Is holding it? Yeah, or I'll take a pencil and I'll put it behind my ear And I think that I've set it down. And then I'm like, where's the pencil? I just had it. It was right there. And I'll just be looking all around for it, and it's like, oh. You'll move your hand up, and then you'll touch it, and it's like, oh, there it is. Radiation is fun, too. And zips your body at the seams. Oh. That sounds unpleasant.
My family is in the ore business, too. But business has been suffering ever since the chasm was sealed off.
Oh, so the chasm has to do with...
We now have a backlog of paid-up orders just sitting around, so we've been having to purchase some stock from other ore merchants to complete them. A big banquet is coming up in a few days, and several ore merchants I know of will be there. I need this opportunity to mingle and discuss prices.
And you need fancy hairpins to do that?
That's what the hairpins were for, to keep up appearances. I can't have them looking down on me.
I guess that's why she needed the hairpins. To keep up the appearances that things are still going good.
But now that I've lost the hairpins, what will I do?
Why does Paimon have a sudden strong sense of deja vu?
Because this is the part where we say we can help.
Would you really? I sent a commission to the Adventurers Guild, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet.
That's strange. Not die of radiation poisoning. Yeah, let's not do that.
Hold on. Don't run off looking for the hairpins just yet. Miss Zhou, would you let me have a look at the rental contract you signed?
Huh? Well, I mean, sure. I have it right here. Here you are.
Her necklace is really pretty. I think this is a necklace, like a thing of pearls or whatnot.
Let me see.
That's right! Yanfei said she's a legal advisor, didn't she? Maybe she can help Zhou somehow.
I mean, wouldn't it be a little unfair to the merchant? I mean, it would, but he's the one I hear selling, like, possibly poisoned hairpins.
True. Though surely there must be a win-win solution.
Where's the option of he might be selling poisoned hairpins at?
Right. I finished reading the contract.
Excuse me.
The terms
Hiccups.
are very clear, and they do indeed stipulate that you must pay Mr. Crosso the original value of the hairpins as compensation for the loss.
Thanks, Paimon, but the legalities are not going to help the poisoned hairpin. Yes, no, it's not.
Furthermore, the
This is
contract
pretty
also
back here, though.
expressly states
See
that the amount of
see the ship and then
compensation
the background?
must take current
It's
market
really cool.
prices into account.
I know. I'm doing it again. It's like, yes, there's exposition happening. People are talking. Me. Oh, look, boat and background. It's so pretty. I don't know, radiation seems made up. You held a rock and now you're sick. Fake news. The sick rock is fake news. Much like the sick stick.
And given the rarity of Smaragdus Jadeite, I fear that the final amount of compensation may end up being significantly higher as a result.
Even higher.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Aww.
Uh-oh. Zhou looks like she's about to faint.
However, all of this is assuming that it is indeed genuine Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid into the hairpins.
Did you really have to pause before saying that part? Anyway, the hairpins are lost.
Also,
So
like,
how
please,
exactly will
can
we
you
be
search
able
this
to
lady's
find out if
bedroom?
the
It's
Jadeite
probably
is
rolls under the
genuine or
bed.
not?
Probably. That's where everything goes, is under the bed. You're being unhelpful. I think she's just looking at it at all
Whichever way
sides,
you
but I'm
look
not
at it,
sure.
We've got to start by finding those hairpins.
Yeah. Just like Tab said, check under the bed.
Except that if we found the hairpins, there'd no longer be any need to check whether the Jadeite is genuine, would there?
Huh? Why? Yeah, why would we would still want to check to make sure that they... Oh, look at the... I think the sun's coming back up again. You can see the light casting on the background. Me, exposition. The poison. Ah, yes, the light. Woman, you're going around your butt to get to your elbow. I mean, she is going about it the roundabout way.
Please. Please, don't trouble yourselves over this. The fact is, I
mean,
lost
it's
the
no
item,
trouble.
and
We need to
I
make
should
sure
pay
that they're not going to
compensation
make
for
people
the
sick.
contract.
If we need to make sure that if they're fake, it's okay, but if they're not, it's gonna be bad.
However much it is, I will have to pay it. My family are merchants, after all. It's vital that we keep our word and respect our contracts.
Find the hairpins, test them, and steal them or whatever. Yeah, exactly. And
Now
steal
that it's
them or
come to
whatever.
this,
I mean,
really
wait.
shouldn't keep Crossel in the dark any longer. I'll go and inform him of the issue, and then negotiate the amount of compensation.
Your fur Babyssadal just headbutted you. That's so cute. My bean was sleeping. I don't know where she went though. She's not under her safety table. She might be in her room. She might be in the guest room in our mausoleum, which is her room. Aw, oh, you're not feeling very good either. I can understand that. Oh,
Yes, legally speaking,
I hope you feel
it
better
seems
soon.
this is the most sensible course of action. But before that, I have some questions about the hairpins.
questions about the hairpins. Yes.
So hold on a moment, Mr. Chow. When you first touched the hairpins, what did you feel?
Finally we get to this part. You took forever to get here to ask her. Allergies and additional allergy shot. Yeah. For sure. Yeah, finally.
What did I feel? Well, I remember that the gemstones set into the pins were perfectly smooth to the touch, like the finest quality jade.
Uh-huh.
My family has seen much jade pass through its hands in the past, so I am quite certain of my judgment in this matter.
All we had to do was find them. Let her touch them. Because I don't think they would affect either me or Yanfei, because Yanfei's an adepti, and, you know, I'm an undead, so they're not going... I can't be poisoned.
Smooth to the touch.
Yes.
Finest quality
Yes,
jade.
we're being sus. I can be sus, too.
No, it's nothing. I just need to re-examine a
Rub them
few
against
things.
the lady's face.
Let's go over to Mr.
Yeah.
Castle's.
You know, we probably shouldn't do that because then we'd get in trouble if we got her sick. What you want to do is take him to the merchant and be like, here, touch these. Do you feel sick? Because, I mean, they are his, so technically. Still his fault. Yeah, he should have done more research first. Before getting them made into hairpins.
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
Huh? Oh, that was the Millilith guy over here talking, apparently. Kun? Oh! Did you see that? Did you see that witchcraft? That Millilith guard! Kun! The barrel! The barrel took him! He got stuck in the barrel and then disappeared. Where did he go? The barrel took him! Oh, no, there you are, my guy. I thought the barrel took you.
Give me that transfer.
He's okay. We thought the barrel got him, but they didn't. Gotta watch out for these barrels, man. They hungry. They hunger.
Ah, Miss Yanfei, you've returned.
Eat him.
Miss Jiqiao in tow, too, I see. How are the hairpins?
Eat
I
'em.
trust you're quite satisfied with them?
Eat him, then blame it on the barrels. I saw him eat him the first time. They did it. It wasn't me. Totally wasn't me.
About that.
You lost them? Are
Yes,
you
mimic
serious?
barrels. Yeah, it was mimics.
Do you have any
Those barrels
idea
are
how
totally mimics.
expensive they were?
Is that Kun again back there in the background? You see this man's? Do you see that man's back there? I cannot pan because I'm in a cutscene. But I think he's stuck again. Are you okay, sir?
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. I'll pay the compensation as per our contract.
A dingus.
Relax,
Yes, he's a
Mora.
dingus.
Mora? Do you have any idea what I had to go through to get my hands on that Smaragdus Jadeite?
So you've touched it.
I just don't... Forget it. Talking won't bring them back. Since Miss Yanfei is here, I suppose we can just have her estimate the amount that needs to be paid.
I mean...
No problem. But before I can give an official estimate, I'll need to do a little market research. Ah, yes. And if I may just confirm again...
You making people sick, dude. Huh? Too good for Grandpa Poop.
It was in fact genuine Smaragdus Jadeite inlaid into the hairpins, correct?
Are we gonna get a confession of whether it's real or not?
Of course. Genuine article guaranteed, or I pay back 10 times the value.
Fork over the Mora. Give. Did you see Kun again back there? He needs some help.
All right, understood. I'll conduct some market research, and once I'm back,
also, I
I'll
want
provide
these
an official
gemstones that are
assessment
in
of
this
the sum
box.
owed by Mr. Chow in compensation.
I mean,
Please
if
wait
you
here,
found that
Mr.
they're gone,
Crossell.
it wasn't me. Kun's a ghost. Yeah, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. How could she lose my hairpins? She'd better pay every last mora that they're worth.
Also poisoned hairpins. Maybe. Hope. Why are you touching me? Stop touching me. Hey. 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 Back off. Back up off. Oi. Oi. Go on with yourself. Get out of here. I didn't tell you could touch me. We'll smack you around. Rude. You see this? You see this rude man over here? Look. Look. He gets fussy and then he comes over and touches.
Looks
Stop
like I'll have to
touching.
find some way to raise that money.
Please wait, Mr. Chow. I have something to discuss with you.
Bruh. Where your hands at? Watch your hands. Whose man's is this? Come get him. Yanfei just popped in out of the corner. She spooked me. She's like, oh, hello. I'm here now.
It's not convenient to speak here, so let's find somewhere that we can sit and talk in more detail.
Good idea. But you spooked me, dear wife. You spooked me. My God, you need to watch your hands before you get one bit off. I will do it, and then I will spit it back at you, sir. Are you gonna be okay without us here? Are you gonna be okay? Are you alright? Do you need to talk?
Why'd they have to give me that transfer?
We don't eat spoiled food. It'll give you a belly. Yeah, we won't eat that. We'll just bite it off and be like, bleh. You can have it back now. Oh yeah, we can talk to him. Let's talk to him. Let's see what's up. I think we can talk to him. Can we talk to you? Yes, we can. Greetings. Can I help you? Who are you? He transferred here from the South Wharf. Ran him over. Yeah, I bumped into him. Like, hey, come back here. You're gonna miss your time there, but always found watching the boats going in and out of the harbor quite awe-inspiring. He likes boats. I like trains. Oh, the Crooks. The Crooks is a pirate fleet. Boatman. Yes, he is Boatman. Also, he is Ghost Man. Ghost Boatman, if you will. Huh. Okay. What else do you have to say, my good man? Any sightings around the harbor? Yes, I am a traveler from another nation. Another time, another place. You saw nothing. A Xinyan. Oh yeah, I've got Xinyan. I'll show you her too. Yeah, she's a pyro user. But stopped her performances in order to avoid any harm coming to the members of the public. She was putting on a pyrotechnic show and was burning people. Yeah. Sings to the tone of Marky Moo's ghost dog. Yes, Marky Moo is the best. Lexian recently made him a game. It looked really cool. Have you seen it yet? Pyros. Yeah, she's kind of like a music person like Barbara. Speaking of Barbara, Barbara got a new outfit. Look at the duck. Look at the ducky. ducky bag. It's so cute. And then she's got little ducky buttons on the back too. Yeah, so cute. Oh.
Welcome.
Yeah, she decided to be cute. She hasn't done that in a while. Her idol is so cute. Yes, I have a team of mostly waifus. I don't have very many boys, actually. I kind of want to wish on this one so that I can get Benny. I really want Benny. But I don't know. I'm really close, I think, to 5-star pity. And I don't know if I'm going to get him or if I want another character yet. But yeah, Barbara's so cute. The characters, I was going to show you one of them. Yep, there she is. I have Yanfei. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to click Noelle there. I also have Diona. She's a cat. She's a bow user. I see, I could get more of Rosaria too, which I really like. And then there's Xinyan. That's the lady that the one dude was talking about earlier. Let me show you her in the character screen. She might do one of her idols. Yeah, here's Diona. She's a cat. Spin her around so you can see her tail. Yeah, she's so cute. She uses a bow. She's also a healer. She's she heals and then she has a shield, which mitigates damage. I like Chon Yun. He's an exorcist. He also likes to buy ice cream. Look at this. Look at this hair. Look at this heresy. He spots it. Ah. There we go. There's. Yeah, she's cool. She's also afraid of frogs. Beastman. What are we talking about? Talk about Kaya? Kaya? Or are you talking about Sucrose? Don John is also a heretic who buys ice cream. Ah! Shh! How can you buy ice cream? There's my coaching. Oh, you meant ice cream biter. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't have Razor. Razor is a good boy. He has a puppa. He also has a stand, which is really cool. Yes, Sucrose is very cute. I'm going to build her eventually, hopefully. Hello, Kun. You have a good day, my dude.
Go!
You shoved me back, so we're good. These little exclamation marks, I will be doing them later. Those are just extra quests that you can take on later. But yes, Sucrose is very cute. Fish is extra as heck. But I like her. She is bird. She also has Oz.
No rest for the wicked.
He normally pew-pews stuff with electricity, but that's her familiar, that's Oz. And she has her bow. I'm using, I think this was an event bow. Cat keeps murdering the mouse. Oh no! Bean was playing with her mouse earlier. I'm not sure where she went.
Huh?
I want a new toy.
Oh, the computer mouse. Uh-oh.
Miss Yanfei, what is this about? Are you here to tell me how much I owe?
No. What I wanted to talk about is, there is a chance that the Orin laid on those hairpins may not be Smaragdus Jadeite after all.
I was so confused what the red thing was coming into my vision was, but it's a peeler. It confused the heck out of me there for a second. I was staring at it like, what? What am I looking at? Oh.
What do you mean? Are you implying that you already sneaked off and found them?
Have you had them the entire time?
Obviously not.
Okay.
I'm no adventurer, let alone a member of the guild. I don't run thankless, time-consuming errands for a living. Let's just say I made some deductions. I don't know if Granny told you this, But Smaragdus Jadeite is found deep underground and contains very concentrated elemental energy.
I love the color of her eyes. I like that shade of green.
If mere mortals come into contact with it, well, they'll be sick in the best case.
Yes.
And in the worst case, they could even experience a dramatic
finally
change
we
of
get here.
personality. It most certainly would not be smooth to the touch.
Yes, yes it is. Who is that walked by? Did he just trip?
Mr. Chow, did you at any time feel unwell while the hairpins were in your possession?
No, not at all. I felt perfectly fine the whole time. Not even the slightest bit unwell. I didn't feel anything special at all, in fact.
Oh, so are they fake?
Now that is strange. I noticed earlier that there were elemental traces in Mr. Crossel's vicinity. If I've deduced correctly, he may still have the Smaragdus Jadeite in his possession.
So has he been getting sick? Do you think that's why he was angry? It's likely regular jade. Yeah, likely. I would say you're right, Tab. I'd say the stone he used was just regular jade. Likely, yep.
If that's the case, we should go confront him right now and expose his dirty scam right to his face!
Did you finally catch up, Paimon? You sweet, sweet little creature.
Absolutely not. If we were to confront him now, there's no way he would admit to it. Eventually, he would find some argument to compel us to leave.
Shut up, Paimon, you're behind.
And then
And I thought
he'd
I was
throw
lagging
the
behind
Smaragdus
today.
Jadeite into the sea the moment we were gone. After that, he would simply insist that Mr. Chow pay up per the contract. He would lose nothing. Meanwhile, we would have to look under every stone in Liyue, hoping and praying that the hairpins do actually still exist somewhere in this world.
So vivid that Paimon thinks it might be experience talking.
Oh, it certainly is. I've seen my fair share of situations like this, and brute force methods are certainly one way of resolving them. Fortunately, I have far more elegant solutions at my disposal. I'll share them with you in due course.
Okay.
Well then, since you're so experienced in dealing with problems like this, perhaps you could help me, Miss Yanfei.
Oh.
Oh, that won't be a problem. But first, Mr. Chow, can I ask you to please sign this contract?
Another contract.
Huh? Does there have to be a contract for everything? Paimon can't even keep track.
If I had one more for every time I hear the word contract,
Feels
I
like
would be
Yanfei
rich.
is even
I
more
would empty
concerned
out
with
the
this
Mora
than a certain someone else we know.
that's in Liyue.
These are my formal
Did he
terms
steal
of
the hairpins
engagement.
back? I wonder.
Everything prior to now has just been pro bono advice. But for me to investigate any further, I require a written contract. Any work commissioned but not bound by a contract cannot be relied upon.
I understand. Then I will be glad to place this matter into your capable hands if you will take it, Miss Yanfei.
No problem. Just sign here, and I'll sign too. Okay. Now write your address here, and then sign on this page as well. And I'll also need your
Paimon looks so
signatures on pages
confused.
5, 7, and on the very last page. Finally, if you could just use this ink pad to make a handprint over here.
We're just over here like, la la la. I understand most of what's going on, and Paimon's just like, what? Huh? Huh? I don't get it. It's not food. I don't get it. I wonder if he did steal the hairpins back. That's a good...
Paimon's all out of brain juice again.
Paimon's gonna floss brain juice. I'll be the judge of that. Bring me your cranium, Paimon.
Alright, that should do it. My fees are the same as always, and they're written in the contract. Have a look through and let me know if you have any questions.
Bird. There's a bird back
I've
there.
had a read through. Everything checks out.
Om nom nom nom.
Well then, here's your copy of the contract. I will retain the other copy.
Need me to do anything? BRB? Okie dokie.
Not for now, no. Despite how intractable this problem might sound, it will actually be quite straightforward to resolve, once we've got some things squared away. I don't believe you have been part of an investigation like this before, in which case,
Oh, burr. I thought you
hopefully
said
this should
BRB.
be
I was
quite
like,
the
huh?
experience.
I can't read. Reading, what is that? Squawking creature. Yes, a burb. Sorry, I was like, what? You'll have to excuse me. I have one eye and my depth perception's not that great.
Miss Yanfei, I have to ask, why are you helping me?
Because, as it happens, I'm currently trying to acquire some Smaragdus Jadeite myself. I noticed strong traces of geoenergy around Mr. Crossel, so perhaps he has, in fact, secured some. Whether he actually made it into an item of jewelry
I'm all
or
scrambled
not
right now
is a
too. That's
separate
good. We'll be
matter.
scrambled together.
But either way, it's a lead. As long as we follow it, who knows? We might just be able to get our hands on some Smaragdus Jadeite. Also, the idea of someone abusing the law to their advantage, I won't stand for it.
I don't blame her.
But again, let's not dwell on this. Let's go to... where can we find someone who processes ore? Ah, I've got it! Let's pay a visit to Chateau, the boss of the Jade Mystery. He's a professional when it comes to working with stone and ore.
About time to crawl back into the coffin. Yeah, I feel that.
If Mr. Crossel had his ore worked on at all, Chateau would undoubtedly have been his first choice.
Oh, we were just left sitting here. Alright. Bye then. Thinking about nourishment, but unsure there. Ah, just be careful I don't get any bad blood.
Why, hello there, honored customers. Welcome to...
Mood, yes.
It's you, Miss Yanfei. Is something the matter?
I like this guy's voice.
Surely not more spurious claims that my jade betting is rigged and no one can ever win? Oh, I swear on all that is sacred.
Currently it's hungry, but all the blood in the house is illegal. Uh-oh!
No, nothing of the sort. Has a Snezhnaya merchant named Crossel enlisted your ore processing services recently by any chance?
A Snezhnaya merchant named Crossel, you say?
Crossel.
I do remember that. He brought me a piece of ore, claiming that it was Smaragdus Jadeite. That was the first time I'd ever encountered it, so I had no way of telling if it was really Smaragdus Jadeite or not. But if a customer insists, far be it from me to contradict them. He was quite generous with his money, too, so I didn't give it too much thought. I processed the ore as per his request.
Yeah, you can sometimes, the 3 piles of jade there, you can play a gambling game with him in which you give him Mora and then you pick which one you think has the most jade in it, and then he'll buy it back from you for a good price if you get the jackpot. There's one that's somewhat good, and then there's one that's really bad. So it's really interesting. It's just like a game of chance. I haven't really figured out if there's a way to tell, but I think it's just all RNG, game of chance.
Do you have any leftover debris from your work on it?
You have to get it as a daily commission before you can play, though.
Why, yes. It was my first time encountering this ore, after all, so I kept a few loose shavings to study myself later. They're right over there, in fact.
But do you ever win? I have won a few times. The first time I played, I won my first 3 times, which was pretty lucky, I must admit. The next time I played, I think I did bad my first time, did mediocre the second time, like I got the middle ground, and then I quit because I was like, I'm just gonna cut my losses and go. Sir.
Thank you, sir. We'll take a look at them.
Poison rock? Hopefully that's just the normal rock and it's not poisonous. I'm thinking the merchant might have given him this normal rock and he still has the poison one. The original dude. I hope this isn't poison rock. It's pretty.
Huh? If my eyes don't deceive me, the cross-sections and patterning suggest that these are Smaragdus nephrite shavings.
That's not jadeite. It's nephrite.
Yes. It's not particularly rare, nor is it especially valuable.
Oh.
It's used to make jewelry all the time.
Yeah, you caught it. You caught it, Tab. It was a common gem.
I've heard it said that Smaragdus nephrite is in fact the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite.
Oh, so I wonder if he still has the shards.
A thin layer of separation, huh?
Is that why
you must see for yourself? Try examining these shavings for traces of elemental energy. Smaragdus nephrite is an entirely ordinary ore, containing no elemental energy whatsoever.
Oh.
Is that so? Well, we might as well give elemental sight a shot.
That would be pretty big karma if he still has the Smaragdus Jadeite.
So, did you find anything?
Nope. No elemental energy there. It would light up if there was.
So they really are different. But wait, how come Jichao was able to tell what it was just by looking at the shards? That's pretty awesome.
Paimon. She just said her family owns an ore business. How would she not know what they are? Paimon's a little bit behind today.
There's nothing special to it. It just so happens that I've come across a great many of these in my time. These two stones actually look very similar. Someone without a deep understanding of them would find it very difficult to tell them apart.
I suppose once it was... Yeah, true. Although, yeah, I guess it would be hard to tell inside the hairpin once it's been cut and polished. But I imagine the raw ore itself would be easier to tell apart.
There may be only a subtle difference
here
for
she
the
goes.
casual viewer, but that translates to an astronomical difference in terms of the market price. And, I'm sure, a significant difference in the cost of having them carved into shape.
All right, let's focus up. We're going off on a tangent.
Says the person who couldn't tell apart. Yeah, when they were cut, when she had it the first time, it's like
But
a little bit of a discrepancy here.
Why would Mr. Crossell?
But I wonder too. I wonder if what they did is they might have maybe altered it a little bit after they cut it and polished it. So maybe it looked a little different. Maybe they looked more similar.
Unusual actions have
what I'm
unusual
guessing.
reasons behind them. Let's take some of these shavings back to Chateau.
Wow, they're right there on the box. He could just go gone and got them. Hello. But yes, you can talk to some of the NPCs that are... I didn't mean to bump you. I'm sorry, my dude. Carry on. Go on about your business.
Miss Yanfei? Might I be so bold as to inquire,
If you could just confirm for me once more, sir. Mr. Crossell did indeed claim that the ore he brought to your store was in fact Smaragdus Jadeite,
I know this
did
is
he
a lot
not?
of back and forth, but I kind of understand. She wants to cover her bases to make sure she doesn't make false allegations, because if she does, or she's a lawyer, she could lose her license. So while it is a lot of back and forth and going over the same stuff, I can understand it too.
Yes, that's right. I still have a record of the job with me, in fact. Here. It says quite clearly,
Dude's
one
probably
chunk
afraid we're
Smaragdus
serving him
Jadeite,
warrant or something. Yeah, I
uncut.
bet. He seems a little nervous.
Then I have no further questions. But could I
He
borrow
seems
the
big
processing
nervous.
record and these stone shavings?
Of course. But might I ask why you need them?
Oh, I have my reasons. Ah, yes. Please sign here on this affidavit.
Affidavit.
This document shall serve as signed proof that these
Word of
stone
the day,
shavings
affidavit.
originated from the, ore that Mr. Crossell brought to your store. Please read it carefully.
Yes, I see. Forgive me for asking again, Miss Yanfei. But
hey,
might I know
Drelantis.
the nature of
Thank
the
you for the
incident
raid.
on
Hello,
this occasion?
how are you doing? Hi. Mono, hey. Were you lurking? Pretty good. Awesome.
I wouldn't say there's been an incident, just a minor issue.
We're
Thank you,
getting
sir.
to the bottom
I'll
of
take
these
with me.
hairpins. Had lots of fun. Awesome.
With this hard evidence to back us up, Crossell won't dare try to deny what he did.
I'm glad you had lots of fun. That sounds like a good time.
On the contrary, this is far from sufficient to build a case. We need to find something a little more compelling.
Oh, doing a bunch of Among Us? That sounds super duper fun. Poison maybe, hairpins. Yeah, I know, right? Shoot. Hush, Paimon, yeah. I mean, like, they've already told us.
If you want to make jewelry, you need a professional jewelsmith. Let me
Oh.
think.
Among Us, yes, Among Us. Did a bunch of number rounds and a few high-speed hide-and-seek. Oh, that sounds fun, the hide-and-seek. I wish, in this game, during the, I think it was the Wind Balloon Festival, maybe is what it was called. They had props, and I wish we could have got them as a gadget so we could play hide-and-seek. You did so much Among Us, that sounds so fun! The Return of the Book, yes.
Jewelry.
I've seen it played before. It looks pretty interesting. I'd give myself away a lot, though, I feel like. You did 8 hours today? Oh my goodness.
Aha! Got it.
That's a long time for
she
this
often
school.
helps people to find a jewelsmith. Let's go pay her a visit.
Well, that was quick.
Don't worry, lots of people
know
have
so many
tails.
people?
Yeah, you can probably figure them out once you've played with them a little bit. Using it for like 6 hours? Oh goodness gracious. You know, Sissy, I never asked, were you an elf before you were a zombie? Yes, I was.
Because lots of people come to me for legal advice every day.
I don't remember how or why my inevitable doom happened. But I was resurrected, so here I am. I got resurrected and then developed a crippling gambling addiction.
As you know, Liyue Harbor is the city of contracts. And contracts, well, I should say laws, are very important to us. But the amendments made by the Tianquan to our laws are unnecessarily complicated. How can I put this? It just seems like they're hard to understand and impossible to finish.
Happens to a lot of people and they never turn into zombies. True. Big facts.
As such,
I have the
legal
necromancers
advisors
at the
like
chop
myself
shop
provide
to thank
quite the
for
popular service indeed.
for reviving me. for giving me my rebirth. My re-undead birth. You know, I'm very fortunate. Most zombies come back mindless, but they were able to cram my soul back into me. You know, via my eyeball over here. I mean, yeah, you do get to send me your leftovers once you drain them. True. That we're very efficient at the cleanup.
So you help them make sense of the law. But didn't you say that it's hard to understand and impossible to finish?
Yes, well, that's no obstacle because I've memorized all the legal codices.
Seems a bit, I would rather say sus. Yes, indeed. It's a very sus. Don't worry about it. Shh, don't worry about it. Just accept it. Palmon is so way behind today, it's not even funny, and I thought I was the one that was behind.
You memorized them?
That's a lot.
You sound surprised. Knowing the law inside
Hip
out
close
is
up,
a
yeah.
legal advisor's bread
Yeah,
and butter, you know?
the camera close-ups are on point. This is how adept you've become, so adept at everything.
Oh, this has nothing to do with being an adeptus. I just like reading things.
Me too. I've got a lot of books in my mausoleum. I really need to start picking up reading again more often. I tend to listen to things more often nowadays. When I'm doing stuff that doesn't require too much attention, like, you know, if I'm doing dishes or cleaning up the mausoleum, I sometimes like to put on Fallout lore and listen to that. Big mood though, yeah, for sure.
Again, with that casual tone.
I'm big into lore stuff. If I'm not listening to Fallout lore, I'm listening to Resident Evil lore. If I'm not listening to that, I'm, you know, finding lore on other stuff to listen to. Finish the Rise of Kyoshi in 2 days, give or take a few hours. Dang. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I haven't picked up, like, well, aside from D&D books, technically, that's technically reading, I suppose. Aside from D&D books and stuff, I've not done a lot of reading lately. In the case of novels and stuff. 442 pages, good lord. That's a lot.
Well, that's that then. Let's go look for Sing-Si.
Not last week, but week before last, had some creatures come over. We're doing a fantasy zombie apocalypse campaign, and I got to look at the 5e Von Richter's Guide to Monsters, I think was what it's called. But it had some new, like, creatures and stuff in it. I haven't seen the 3.5 one, but I've looked a little bit at the 5e book. Yes. He had a hard copy and brought it over. I think they're supposed to come again this week. Him and I think one other creature are gonna come out and visit, and I'll probably steal his book again and try to finish looking at some stuff in it. Dampier is the 5e Von Richtens. Yes, yes, yes. I saw that in there. The character I made for that one, she used to be a Drow, and then she passed too, and now she's a reborn. I promise I'm not playing myself. Cece promises she's not playing herself. I'm playing a character that is a warlock
Wanna come over for tea?
artificer, and she took the genie, which was a new thing too. Can't spell. It's okay. You also. Oh, I'll need to borrow your all's book too. If we meet up again, whatever I don't get to look at. If you don't mind, of course. I mean, I won't take it, back to my mausoleum, but I'll look at it. Let me look at your book. Let me see the edges. Bring me them edges. I want to flip through the book. To be fair, though, we like to share a lot of material, so, still need to convince me or other creature to run an avatar. Yeah, Last Airbender. Either that or Korra. Korra's pretty cool. But I kind of like the whole Aang crew too, though. Yes!
Oh, Miss Yanfei, it's you. Has something happened? Did the client from last time,
Have no further trouble from then on? Yes, of course. I'm just here to ask you a few questions.
Nice.
Has a merchant by the name of Crossel asked you to put him in contact with a jewelsmith recently?
Crossel? Yes, I remember him. He's a merchant from Snezhnaya, no? Yes, he came to me with a chunk of something he called Smaragdus Jadeite.
Yeah, I think most creatures that I know of that are in my current IRL party, between the two, most have been vaccinated, so it's great to be able to see everybody again in person.
The design of the
elbows are kind of
hairpins
sore
that
from
he gave me was
strike
quite
practice.
intricate,
Ouchie!
so it took me some work to find someone who was up to the job. Eventually, I found an older jewelsmith who made them exactly according to his specifications. This order was on hold for a very long time, and only completed quite recently,
you gotta be careful
which is
overextending.
why I remember it so well.
Hi! My bean is wanting attention. She thinks I'm talking to her.
Doesn't seem like there's any evidence to be
Yes.
found here.
All of the hordlings are here. They love you too. Kitty, yeah, she's right here. Hang on, let me see if I can. Nope. I put the microphone next to her to see if you can hear her purr, and she's like, "I'm out. Bye." I will give her extra pats.
Miss Inksy, I'd like for you to confirm for me once more. When Mr. Crossel commissioned you to find him a jewelsmith, did he or did he not assert that the material he presented to you that day was called Smaragdus Jadeite?
She's under her safety table.
Yes, I'm sure of it. The hairpins were made using many expensive materials, and the asking price was quite high, so we had to put this transaction on record with the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Oh. Uh-oh. They've logged it. Go to
Mr.
bed.
Crossel
Aw.
wasn't very familiar with the necessary procedures, so I filed it on his behalf. I also kept a copy for my own records. See for yourself. The item is called Smaragdus Jadeite Twin Phoenix Pins.
Pardon. Oh, so it's like a... I wonder if it has like a phoenix type motif.
The inlaid gemstone is recorded as Smaragdus Jadeite. The document even has the official seal of the ministry on it.
I do like the music here.
Thank you,
And it's
Sinksy.
really nice.
Now, could you let me borrow this document?
Sure. It isn't serving much purpose here anyway. I take it then that there's been some more
My
trouble?
people, yes. A phoenix. Her people.
Nothing you need to worry about. Just a minor issue. I'll return your document as soon as I'm done with it. Thanks again.
Ooh.
Why is everyone's first reaction always to assume someone or something is in trouble?
Must be all the legal stuff.
I believe we have almost all the evidence we need. We just need to make one last trip. Let's go to Boo Boo Pharmacy to speak with Dr. Baiju.
We're talking to so many people.
The weirdo with the snake around his neck? What do you want to speak to him for?
Nice.
Because only he can provide an authoritative statement confirming that Smaragdus Jadeite is harmful to the human body.
Isn't that how it goes, though? You develop a character and then boom, there's the family. snakes are beautiful.
Once we have
Yeah,
this final
he has
piece
a
of
talking
evidence in our
snake.
hands, we
She's
can
a
wrap
white
this case
snake.
up.
She's very pretty. Hopefully she'll talk to us again. I'm not sure if she will. I really hope she does though, because she's a very pretty snake. She's a very pretty boop noodle. Some people like to call them nope ropes, but they're booper noodles. Danger noodle. There are many of them in your manor when you woke up from your sleep last fall. Oh goodness.
Please.
I hope they
show
were
me
nice.
Your prescription.
Yeah, see, look. See, he's got a white snake. There she is. Hopefully she'll talk to us again. Baiju, we're here for your snack. Oh, that sounded bad. Most of them were baby snacks. Aw, so cute.
My, to what do I owe the pleasure? Though I'm afraid that if you're looking for our little Chi-Chi, she's out gathering herbs.
Not that snack. No, not that snack. This snack. The one around his neck.
And if it isn't Miss Yanfei as well? Now that's an even rarer honor.
Aw.
What business brings you here, might I
this
inquire?
man's.
Some charlatans peddling ineffectual medicines again, no doubt?
You'll see on his belt. Still the coil. Yes. Still the danger coil. We as in myself and most of the fan base, I think, are speculating that he might be Dendro, but we're not 100. But this green color we've seen with like other Dendro like monsters, and the animo is more of like a bluish green. This is more of like a spring green, non-poisonous. Yes.
No. I'm here this time to ask if you're familiar with Smaragdus Jadeite.
Smaragdus Jadeite?
She's so cute.
Why, yes, there is some
so cute.
information about it included in the 6th commentary on the 7 Mountain Treatises. The 7 Mountain Treatises
not sure she's
states
gonna
that
talk. I
this
hope she does,
substance
'cause
springs
she's really
forth from
cute.
stone marrow within the mountains.
Dude, I'm
and will
oh
bring
yeah, you are
disaster
you
to
are
any mere mortals
red
who
green,
touch
right?
it.
Yeah, it's a his hair is green. His little tassel right here is like a bluish green color. And his little gem there is like a spring green, like a bright green color.
It is abundant in elemental energy, so if someone without a vision is in contact with it for a prolonged period, best case scenario, they fall ill. Worst case scenario, they'll suffer great changes in personality, and their illness will only
Gonna take my
get
word for it.
worse.
Okay, sounds good.
Anyway, I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to chit-chat. Knowing you, Yanfei, and given the specific nature of your question,
Yeah, her outfit is red too.
I suppose that you're about to ask me to write an official affidavit attesting to the pharmaceutical peculiarities
Yes.
of Smaragdus Jadeite?
That is indeed the case. If you would be so kind, Dr. Baiju.
No trouble at all. It's just a single document. Won't take me a moment. I would mention, though, that you are not the only one who's developed a curiosity for Smaragdus Jadeite recently. A Snezhnayan merchant came to ask me about it not long ago.
His eyes are yellow, and just a minute ago they looked red. Give us the coil, yes.
But after I gave him my reply, his expression shifted to one of remarkable disappointment.
Trade offer. I give you Mora, you give me the coil.
I wonder, Miss Yanfei, if your pressing business might be related to this
His hair is really long
Snezhnayan
and pretty
merchant?
too. It's all braided.
Ah, you needn't concern yourself about that, Dr. Baiju.
Constrictor coil,
Thank
yes.
you for penning us that document. I'll make sure to compensate you in due course.
Want? Yeah, she's so cute.
You're too kind. Take care
Give
now.
me the coil and the hair. Yes, we're just gonna cut it and make a wig out of it. Don't worry about it. Oh, she didn't talk this time. No.
That Baiju guy is as weird as ever. Is it just Paimon, or does it feel like he was fishing for something back there?
Dr. Baiju's always been like that. Well, we have the evidence we need. Let's go find Mr.
Show me your
Crossell.
prescription.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to be quiet, see if he'll talk.
Take care now, everyone.
Where am I going?
Take care now, everyone.
Aw, yeah, she's not gonna talk to us. Yeah, did you see, I was just like going this way, like, nope. Nope, I'm just going. My limbs sometimes move on their own. I'm sorry. Much like rigor mortis is sitting and I can't move my arms at the moment. Strunk. It was the snake. We're like, you won't give us the snake? Fine, we're just gonna go. The effects of reanimation. Indeed. Indeed. Kun, are you gonna get stuck again, my guy? There he goes.
You can't be the atmosphere.
Go!
We can't move him either. He won't move. Oh, there we go. We rescued him. Yes, go. Go, you beautiful creature. Run. Escape. He's distracted by the booty. Yeah, we freed him. Be free. The barrels have no hold on you anymore. Go.
Miss Yanfei, have you finished your investigation?
Gemstone angle.
I trust you will now be in a position to assess the compensation due.
Yes, my investigation is indeed concluded. I can now provide a final figure for the amount payable.
Wonderful. Well then, please, could you do the
Are we
honors,
gonna
Miss
call him out
Yanfei?
on it? At least not till your next pass. Yeah, the next pass, I'm afraid I will not be able to rescue you. I'm in a cutscene.
Of course. According to the stipulations of the contract, Mr. Crossell, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original transaction price in Mora.
Sure. Wait,
Sure,
what?
wait.
Me pay her? Surely there's been some kind of mistake, Miss Yanfei.
Not at all. According to my investigations and the material evidence that we've gathered, the substance claimed to be Smaragdus Jadeite that was inlaid within the Smaragdus Jadeite twin phoenix pins that you rented out to Mr. Chow was, in fact, Smaragdus nephrite. Now, the contract states very clearly that 10 times the price shall be paid should the article not be genuine.
I'll just let Yanfei talk it out and just
you are liable for this
wiggle,
sum,
wiggle,
which is
wiggle.
payable to Mr. Chow in Mora.
When you get distracted by your hair wiggly. I'm sorry, what's going on? Oh, you're waiting on me? Okay.
Material evidence? What material evidence? Why, Miss Yanfei, you cannot frame me like this. I spent a huge sum to obtain that Smaragdus Jadeite, and yet you claim that the ore inlaid on the hairpins is somehow fake? I demand to see your evidence.
All right, sir.
Indeed. Only a testimony from an expert witness involved in the processing of the ore can serve as an authoritative
sir.
assessment
We'll
of
give you
whether
our
it is
evidence.
genuine. Traveler, please produce the evidence in question.
I will, Yanfei, I will. Which one do we show first? Then when you were lied to or lying to us, yes, sir.
This is a processing record from the Jade Mystery, along with
Take
stone
this.
samples and an affidavit signed by the business owner, Chateau.
Seriously? Even the boss there couldn't differentiate between Smaragdus Jadeite and Smaragdus nephrite. How does this prove anything? In any case, Smaragdus nephrite is the outer layer of Smaragdus Jadeite. So I had him cut away the nephrite. He returned
like
the
we're
valuable
suddenly playing
Jadeite
things
core
right.
to
Yes,
me,
you're
and
guilty,
some nephrite
sir.
samples remain in the store. What am I missing exactly?
That's an unsubstantiated belief.
Well, your claim that my ore is fake is just as unsubstantiated. And we are here to talk about evidence, aren't we?
Yes.
Looks like our first piece of evidence didn't convince him at all. Seems like he came prepared. What should we do next?
Throw the next piece at
Hard
him.
evidence, something legally binding. We have just the thing.
This document proves that my hairpins are the real deal, doesn't it? This is the Ministry's seal, after all. It shows that the ore inlaid on the pins is
You're not gonna
indeed
get away with this,
Smaragdus
sir.
Jadeite.
You're not. We are going to bust you. And you are going to look like a fool. Angry hair wiggle of doom.
Our second piece of evidence didn't work either. And this guy's getting more belligerent by the second.
You know, you could be right. Perhaps the hairpins are the real deal after all.
Of course I'm right.
No.
All the evidence shown supports my story.
Read the contract, yes.
Well, hang on a moment now, because I do recall
Them-
one final piece of evidence that we haven't revealed yet.
Oh, we doing smug? We got him. We'll get him with the last one, I'm sure of it. Yes. Tell him.
Traveler, would you do the honors?
Boo Boo
This
Pharmacy.
shall serve as decisive proof of our case.
Slaps it on the table. Take that.
What's this?
Smaragdus Jadeite springs forth from stone marrow within the mountains
Hit him with
and will
that
bring
final
disaster
page.
to any mere mortals who touch it. Sustained contact with Smaragdus Jadeite over a prolonged period will, in less serious cases, cause a mild malady, while in serious cases,
Poison?
the patient may suffer a dramatic change of personality and fall seriously ill.
Maybe that's why he's angry.
Mr. Crossell, were you aware of these peculiar properties of Smaragdus Jadeite?
I had no idea.
Are you sure about that?
No idea, you say? I'd guessed as much. But for you to have rented out such
yes.
a dangerous item...
Nail him to the wall.
I'm afraid that this falls outside the scope of my work, but within that of the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Yes, drag him. Is that also why he's so greasy? Probably.
However, I'm sure that the Ministry will be relatively lenient, considering that, as you say, you were ignorant of the danger you posed.
Finally.
Don't worry, Mr. Crossell. I will make sure that all the evidence presented here will be handed over to the Ministry.
Yes.
I trust that you'll give them your full cooperation in their investigations.
What? Wait! I knew.
He was willingly going to do it. I think I would rather be accused of the fake gemstones, not poisoning someone.
Oh, so you knew? Oh, dear Mr. Crossell.
Smug dear wife.
But if you knew of Smaragdus Jadeite's dangerous properties beforehand, why would you...
Huh? No, The hairpins aren't actually
inlaid with genuine Smaragdus Jadeite? Is
She's
that
got
what
him.
you were about to say?
She's got him.
You do understand, Mr. Crossell, that this means that you will have to pay Ms. Zerchow 10 times the original price in Mora?
Yes, Yanfei. Tell him.
Mr. Crossell, your answer, please. My client and I are waiting.
Yanfei's seriously intimidating right now. It's like she's a different person.
I admit it. I confess. The ore I had inlaid on those hairpins was Smaragdus nephrite. But I'm a victim in all of this too. I invested a great deal of time and money into acquiring that small amount of Smaragdus Jadeite, in the hopes of turning it into a piece of jewelry that would fetch a fine price.
You're not the victim here, sir. Yes. Yes.
But
at least now he
after receiving it and
understands.
carrying it around for a few days, I started to
He does
feel
have it.
extreme discomfort. I couldn't sleep a wink
He's
or
had it
eat
all
a single
along.
bite. I
don't
was
know why
in
he
a
wanted to
constant
poison
state of
rockets.
agitation too. I went to Boo Boo Pharmacy to get myself checked out.
Well,
only to
at least he
discover
didn't
that this
willingly
sort of
put them in the
stone cannot be
hairpin.
worn as
Like,
jewelry.
after he found
How could I let
out,
all that money go to waste?
yeah, after he found out, I'm glad he didn't actually put them in the hairpins to poison anybody, because that would have been not okay.
That's why I had another pair of hairpins made from Smaragdus nephrite, which is almost indistinguishable from Smaragdus Jadeite.
Unless you know your ores.
I kept the real Smaragdus Jadeite in a specially made box. I daren't touch it again.
Big move, but also research. Yeah, I know. Why wouldn't you, like, check out your ore before you, like, do anything with it?
I was worried that someone would see through it, which is why I only dared to rent them out, not sell them.
So why did you
And
charge
then
her
to
an
top it all
exorbitant
up,
rental price?
Chichao lost the hairpins after I rented them out to her.
Research your rocks, my guy.
Exactly. If they weren't the real deal, why'd you make her pay so much?
I didn't want to either, but when I purchased that Smaragdus Jadeite, some of my business partners found out. I knew they'd be watching closely to see how much I could make off it.
Bruh. Shut up, Alan.
If word got out that I sold a pair of fake hairpins, then my days in this line of business would be over.
Yeah, but lying about it isn't good either. I mean, I'm glad he didn't make the hairpins out of the poison rock.
Alright, let's cut the appeals phase right there. I failed to see what bearing any of this has on your transaction with my client. According to the contract, you must pay Mr. Chow 10 times the original price in Mora, and that is final.
She gets the dollar bills.
10 times?
Kroso looks like he could faint any second.
Uh-oh. Oh no, look at this man's. That woman in the background is just looking like, I'm just gonna mind my business. That doesn't look like something that involves me, but I'm gonna look while I go by.
As for me,
mind
according to my contract with Mr. Chow, 20% of that sum will go to me.
Hey!
20%? That's as much as I spent on that Smaragdus Jadeite.
There's no need. It's fine. You don't have to pay me that much, Mora.
Yeah, don't encourage him. He is. He's a big old walnut.
Even if the Smaragdus Jadeite on those hairpins was fake, I still bear responsibility for losing
Jeez
them.
Louise, my guy.
Legally or not, I think I owe some compensation for that.
Well, besides that, there's not much of it left, so they really should just leave it alone anyway. Because if they expose it and somebody were to wander down into like their mine shaft or whatever, and they got into just a little bit of it, it could really hurt them. Maybe it would be better if I ate him.
However,
Maybe.
Mr.
I might bite
Kroso,
that bullet just to spare
since
people.
you have no use for that chunk of Smaragdus Jadeite, why don't you give it to me instead?
Oh.
I'll consider us even.
Can we have that?
What? But I...
Can I have that Jadeite?
This
Will you give that to me?
Enough grief as
I need it for the teapot.
Miss Yanfei, I'll turn the Smaragdus Jadeite over to you. I trust that it will suffice as remuneration?
Yes, we're gonna get it! I was afraid we were gonna have to buy it from Yanfei there for a second. Or from the lady.
That's not quite how the rules say this should go. But whatever. It'll do.
Teapot house, yes.
Thanks so much for your help this time, Miss Yanfei. When you have the time, I'll be sure to visit and express my thanks more appropriately.
Oh, come on. No need to stand on ceremony. Now, if I may confirm this again, Mr. Chow, have you and Mr. Crossell come to an understanding?
Well, yes, I believe we have.
Well then, that's good. Mr. Crossell, it seems that my client has no further claims against you.
Huh? My good ass vibrating don't lose it. Uh-oh. I'm just so excited to have the new stuff. Hopefully it won't pop out.
Is that so? That's good. That's good.
Actually, Mr. Crossell, I'd like to talk business for a second, if I may.
Oh, a business
I
opportunity?
could see from the hairpins you produce that you're very skilled in jewelry design. My family, on the other hand, works in the ore business, and we have a fair stock of fine ores.
Oh, she turned it into a business opportunity.
If we could join forces, your jewelry designs and
pops
our
out Rose
choice
along the
ores,
floor, Bean
I
takes
think
it,
we
me,
could do some
no.
fine business between us.
Let me think for a moment.
Bring that back. Yeah.
Well, that's that.
Hello.
And we've got the Smaragdus Jadeite that Granny wants too.
She was
All's
just
well that
staring
ends
at
well,
us.
Exactly. Usually when
Ooh, that
someone
was
tells us
long.
they've lost something, we end up searching all over the place for it. But this time, you managed to solve the problem with just a big stack of documents.
And a long-winded conversation.
Even though the solution
Ooh, we
didn't
had the
involve
runaround.
actually finding the hairpins.
The right solution depends on your perspective on the problem. The objective of my client, Mr. Chow, was to reduce her liability to pay compensation. So, rather than looking high and low for some hairpins, proving that the rented item was nowhere near worth what the vendor had claimed it to be was the more efficient solution.
True. And if anybody finds them, well, you know.
An Adeptus. Speaking of, you took part in that battle, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
In which case, you would have heard what Granny said. Liyue Harbor is now a city ruled by humans.
Also, she needs to clean her house. Yep.
The title of Adeptus
That they're
means
probably under
precious
her
little
bed,
to
like
me
you
compared
said.
to my job as a legal advisor. In any case, don't you think that the Liyue Harbor of today needs legal consultancy far more than it needs adeptal powers?
Probably. Yeah.
Paimon can think of someone who would definitely disagree with your reasoning.
Well, since we got what we came for, it's time to pay Granny a visit. I bet she's been on tenterhooks for a while now.
Huh. We've been waiting for a while now. Zoom. Granny Ping, we got the stuff. I like Hutali's dash. There's little gold butterflies that comes off of her. Whee! Running, running, running. Oh, were we jumping? Jump, jump, jump. Okay, we're done. I like to beat Diona and do that sometimes because it's like, look, I'm small and I'm jumping too. Indeed. Where? There she is. Hello. Oh, you're over here with your teapot. Cute. Hopefully I'll have some time to decide which one I can use, because I know there's 3 different ones we can pick from.
How did it go? Were you able to find the Smaragdus
On the
Jadeite?
stairs, yes.
Good, good. Then we have all the materials we need.
I love Granny's teapot. Look how detailed it is. I wonder if one day we'll be able to like change the outside of ours. I mean, you know, besides being able to change like all the stuff inside, I'm sure.
Well, if we're all set, Granny, I'll get going now. Got a ton of clients waiting for me back at the office.
Bye.
Oh, you. All right then. Go see to your business. Granny should be able to handle the rest.
I'm off then. Bye. Oh yes, Traveler. Make sure you don't lose the business card I gave you.
I'm not sure where to put it to make sure I don't lose it. I guess I can shove it in my eye socket. that'd be one way not to lose it.
I've been looking into the laws of other nations as well. If you should ever bump into any trouble with the law, come find me directly. Regulars get discounts too.
Discount!
Come now, child. Are you leaving or are you not? If you have no wish to leave, perhaps you'd like to help me clean my teapot.
Oh, Granny got that sass. We might have already eaten it. Eaten the business card.
I'm leaving.
Got hungry, ate the business card. Bye.
That child. Goodness knows where she learned to be so rambunctious. Her father was hardly so riotous or fond of talking nonsense back in the day when he stood beside
excuse
Rex
me?
Lapis. Ah, indeed she is. Liyue has changed, and the Adepti must also learn to change. Yanfei might be overly garrulous, but she is also the most intimately acquainted with the city among us all. Ah, Liyue is not the same place I once knew.
Oh, stretch time. Whoop. Oof. Oof. Actually needed a stretch. Nice, that's nice. Thank you for redeeming the stretch for me so I can stretch my dusty bones.
All right then.
I hear the crackles, yeah.
Let
I
us
crackled.
speak of this no more. Back on topic. I believe that I still owe you a little gift.
Paimon, is it food?
I'm so excited! How is it made?
It is but a single teapot. It shan't take long at all. Just wait here for a moment.
I really like this Granny. I need to invite her over to my mausoleum for tea. Oh.
There we go. This serenity pot is all yours
Yes.
now.
Look at the teapot. It's so pretty.
Hold it firmly. If you were to drop it, oh goodness, who knows what might happen.
I don't think I want to know what will happen.
Take these blueprints with you as well. You'll need them if you wish to make your teapot a little more lively inside.
Thanks, Granny.
Wait a minute, Granny. How exactly are we supposed to use this teapot?
we touch it, and then we get sucked in like a genie. Probably.
Oh, you needn't worry about that. I've already arranged for a certain little helper to await you within this teapot. She will explain everything you need to know about it.
Yay, teapot! Can we put Paimon in it? Yeah, just stuff her in there. Don't worry about it. All right. I don't know if we have to select our thing right away when we get it, so I'm gonna think about it a little bit. Maybe ask around which one we should do. Cause I think you can pick 3 locations for your starting one, and then unlock the other ones later, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know which one I want to pick right off. Cause there's a floating island, like an abode. There's a regular island that's like Mondstadt themed, and then there's one that's more Liyue themed. That's mountains. So I don't know which one I want yet, and I'm gonna wanna poll everybody to see what one we want to pick. Crypty. I wish I could put like a little crypt out there. I'm not sure exactly what you get when you get on the inside, but I'll have to kind of poll everybody and see which one I should pick for starting out. The island, the island, the floating abode, or the mountains. Maybe the mountains. Maybe the mountains could be cool. I'm not sure, but we will pick them next time and poll them next time. Yes, because I don't want to get started and then be like halfway into it and then get too tired. So I think with that, since we got the teapot, we're gonna wait till tomorrow to start fixing up the teapot. So I think with that, I'm gonna end it for now, and we'll pick up tomorrow with the teapot. I'll ask some people on Twitter, and then when we get started tomorrow, once we get a little bit more bopping, I'll ask everybody what they think we should get in terms of teapots. Yes, yes. Oh yeah, I need to get that next time I come visit. I'll need to get that. Yeah. Yeah, next time we meet up, I will for sure get that. But until tomorrow, same time, around 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m. roughly, and then I usually go till about 4-ish. It's in the pile of skeletons. Okay. I probably just forgot last time. It's been a while. Yeah. Okay. Well, until next time, thank you all for taking time out of your day to come and hang out with me. I had a blast, of course. And thanks again for the raid, and the sub, and the follow that I got today. And I'll see you all again tomorrow for some more Genshin and some teapot stuff. I'm so excited we finally got the teapot. Okay. With that, I will leave you all now. Bye. Take care of yourselves. Bye.